Morning. Nicole's assignment was speech number 3, and part of this project requires her to select a topic that gives us a general purpose and a specific purpose. She is to organize her speech in a manner that achieves those purposes. She is to ensure that she has a beginning, a body, and a conclusion that reinforce the purposes. She should project sincerity and conviction and control any nervousness that she has, and she's to strive not to use notes. Nicole, I think you did a really good job of mastering all of those. I felt that your general purpose was to inform us about the British National Health System. Your specific purpose was to be a one statement about how you hope to accomplish that, and I thought you did that magnificently well. You said, I am going to explain how the British health system works from a patient's point of view. I knew exactly from the get-go exactly what you were going to say to me. And I appreciate that because my brain doesn't organize things all that well. You organized your speech into eloquent parts. You had the beginning, which I just spoke of. In the body, you had a couple of main points which I thought were, number one, why the system works, in that I don't have to pay any money if I go into the British health system, and they have the latest technology. Now that is something I didn't know, that they had the latest technology. You also said there were drawbacks. Number one, non-emergency procedures, you have to have a waiting list, and no private rooms. You gave some supportive points talking about your own children, which I appreciated because it was a personal thing that helped me to really get to understand how did this really work for you, and how might it work for me if we ever have this in our country. What could you have done differently? I noticed 3 things that I would say to you. Number one is you were really good about moving up into the audience. That's great. It's scary up here sometimes for even some of us who've done more speeches than you have. But what happened was you moved so far up into the audience that you had to look back. So I would just say, don't move quite so far up. You had a tick. And the last thing was, you had a strong conclusion. It was all organized really well, but I felt like you kind of ended it really quickly. And I wasn't sure about that. You had great uses of humor. I loved the doctor drove up on his bicycle, and you were very organized. I would love to see you do more speeches. I have learned a lot today about the system that I didn't really know much about, and I really appreciate that you brought that to our attention. Thank you.